Hey everyone, Brian here, Hodges1455, coming at you with another video. Today's video, I'm going to be showing some card shop pickups that I acquired when I went to trade in my 1967 Topps Eddie Mathews. So I completed that trade, and I still had about 30 minutes. So I ended up looking through some 68 Topps cards, and I found 4 gems here. A Willie Davis, love the batting cage in the background, should be a Hall of Famer in my opinion. And then the 67 pitching leaders. 2 Hall of Famers on there, Fergie Jenkins and Jim Bunning. And in 67, Mike McCormick won a Cy Young. That was cool. And then this one didn't have yet. The 67 strikeout leaders. It's just 3 Hall of Famers on there. Tough to beat that. And then I found this one as well. Great hitting pitcher, Gary Peters. So after I had picked out the cards for the trade that we agreed on, I looked and found those 4. So I got, those were all in the dollar box, believe it or not, and I picked those out and was getting ready to leave because I was in a hurry, had to leave. I spent enough time there completing that trade and looking through those. And before I left, I walked around the store, and at the back of the shop, they had a table, and they always have different things at the table. And right next to this, they had, for example, an opened new box of packs of soccer cards. And they had 2 autograph cards right on top. That's the kind of random stuff that they'll have back there. And I saw this, and I quickly started thumbing through because it all looked like vintage, and it was. And I started noticing cards. This was on the table for $20. I was like, I'd pay $1 for that, I'd pay $1 for that. And once I got up to about 5 or 6, I ended up finding a card I'd pay $10 for, and then I just picked the whole thing up because I was in a hurry and just walked over and checked out. But since I was getting these 4 cards anyways, he included, he said, what about $20 for all? So I ended up getting this instead of $20, it was $16 for all these cards. There was 275 cards in here, so it worked out to about 6 cents a piece, and I just couldn't believe it. Couldn't pass it up. So I wanted to share some of these awesome pickups. I just could not believe this epic score at my card shop. This first one here, just what a cool picture. Roy White, 15 years with the Yankees. Paul, he was a great defensive center fielder, 8-time Gold Glove winner. Earl Batty, he was a great defensive catcher. I like the picture of it there. 3-time Gold Glover. I really love the back of this one. Some kid checked off a bunch of stats on the back. Just thought that was neat. And Jim Hart. Love the batting cage in the background. Some kid wore SF at the top left. It's hard to see, but there's a bunch of gum residue on it, but that's all right with me. Still a really cool card. Amos, he was a good center fielder, big stolen base guy. Just a great looking card. I'm not going to show the backs of most of these just because there's far too many, but I'm just going to get through this little stack here. There's so many great cards in this thing. Billy Martin. Love the batting cage in the background there. Ken Singleton. Another Ken Singleton. Mike Kyer, great Cuban lefty. He won a Cy Young Award. Try to speed these up a little bit. Another Mike Kyer. A couple more of him. And here we go. Ralph won his first 2 seasons as a manager, picking up back-to-back World Series championships in 61 and 62. Love the batting cage there in the background. There's a couple of those. And if I'm not mistaken, there is a Hank Aaron and an Eddie Matthews in that photograph, which is pretty cool. And Gary Peters. Great hitting pitcher. And this is what really floored me when I was thumbing through. And I just picked the whole thing up and walked to the checkout. This, I immediately thought this was a $10 bill right there. It's a Manny Sanguine rookie card. I couldn't believe it. For 6 cents, that floored me. Felix Millan. He's a great contact hitter. Always choked up. He only surpassed 28 strikeouts once in his 12-year career. Pretty awesome. Hall of Fame manager Dick Williams. Bert Campaneris. He had a career WAR of 53. Great defensive shortstop. 649 stolen bases. And I thought this was pretty cool. First man to play 9 positions in 1 game. That's the record he established in 1965. Pretty cool. Bert Campaneris. Thought that was a pretty cool one. Didn't have that one. Maury Wells. Should be a Hall of Famer. Gene Alley. Jim Perry. Gaylord's brother. Won over 200 games and a Cy Young. And another Manny Sanguine there. Didn't have this one yet. Really cool. Mickey Lolich and Vida Blue. And Joel Coleman. Rico Petrocelli. Shout out to Peter B., one of his favorite players. And Tony Oliva. Another Felix. Rico Cardi. It's hard to see there. I guess you can kind of see it, the gum on there. But still a cool looking card. Love to get a glimpse of the batting cage there. And Rico won a batting title. Rick Wise, another great hitting pitcher. And Larry Jackson, great pitcher. Glenn Beckert, that's a side PC of mine, Pennsylvania. Boy, he was a 4-time All-Star. Bruce Kison. Bruce was my mom's favorite pitcher growing up. And I believe that is Bryles. Yep. He ended up pitching a 2-hit shutout. Game 5 of the 71 World Series. Steve Blass, Pittsburgh Pirates legend there. So, fan favorite. It's a pretty cool one. Didn't have that one yet. A team effort. And Frank Howard. Harmon Killebrew and Yaz, 2 Hall of Famers there. Mark Bellinger, John Mayberry. I think I have this in the OPG version. Another Hall of Famer. This is his manager card though. Ken Boyer should be a Hall of Famer. And another Manny Sanguillen. Check out that batting cage in the background. Bob Johnson. Rick Wise. Great picture there. Gary Peters. Matty Alou. If I'm not mistaken, I think Matty Alou was traded for Nelson Briles. And I wonder if you're putting the 71 team set together with the Pirates, wouldn't you have to include this card? Bob Robertson. Caesar. Bob Johnson. Sam McDowell. Paul Shaw. I have his Venezuelan. Clay Carroll. Bill White. He was a great ball player. Fits in my Ohio PC. Love the batting cage in the background on this one. He was an 8-time All-Star, 7-time Gold Glove winner. Chico. Or Leo. What's his given name? Or, as some would call him, Mr. Automatic. 5-time All-Star and a Gold Glove winner. Don Money. He's a 4-time All-Star. Jerry was a really good lefty. He had over 200 wins. Ken was also another good lefty. And Wilbur Wood, yet another great lefty. One year he threw 334 innings. And then the very next season, threw over 370 innings. Just unreal. Rubber arms. And Hall of Famer Walt Alston. Just wanted to share these highlights. You just could not believe the score I found in the back of my card shop. Just wanted to share a few of these and get them put away in the collection. Well, hey everyone, thanks so much for watching, and enjoy the hobby.